Hi, my name is Brooks Parsons with the Matrix organization, and this is Mark, my assistant director. This is a property that actually Mark found for us. It's about 2,300 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath with a loft. It could be a 5-bedroom, 2-bath. This is what we do. We go out, we help people that are facing hardship and they need to sell their property prior to a foreclosure. We buy them, and in this situation, it needs to be fixed up, and then we'll sell it at retail for a profit. I'll let Mark tell you a little bit about the house. He's the one who actually found it.
Yeah, this house was actually, every situation is unique, especially when you're dealing with the foreclosures. In this particular case, the gentleman who owned this house had a loss in the family, and so he got himself into a rough situation, but we were able to help him out. Like Brooke said, it's a 2-story, it's a 4-bedroom, it can be converted into a 5, and needs a little bit of work, but it's going to be a great house for someone to fix up and live in. The nice thing about this whole program is that we're able to help people. You know, like I said, every situation is different. In this particular situation, we're able to put some money in his pocket, and he can move forward with his life and not have to worry about this. And at the same time, we're going to provide a new residence for someone else down the road. You know, and that's what we do. We're in the business to help people out.
And because this is a pre-foreclosure, I just want to be clear on one thing. I've been doing this for over 27 years, and I can tell you for a fact that most investors are going to go to an auction, or they're going to find property maybe on the MLS. There's a lot of different ways to find property as far as an investment goes, but in my experience, I can tell you for a fact that there's more money at the door prior to foreclosure than there is at the auction, because the prices get bid up dramatically. So if you're looking to make money and you want to do it in a real estate way, I can tell you for a fact, again, that there's no better way to do it, and that's what we do here at the Matrix. We work a little bit harder, but we find the best deals that are out there, and we will teach you from A to Z, 1 to 10, how to do it the right way to profit as much as you possibly can.
Yeah, this particular home basically just needs some cosmetic repairs, so why don't we go inside and take a look and see what we can do. The home, and like I said, most of the work in here is going to be cosmetic, a little bit of paint. We are going to have to replace the carpeting here downstairs and upstairs, and outside there's going to need to be some landscaping done and just some general cleanup. A few holes in the walls here and there, but nothing that we can't handle.
So Brooks, I was wondering how you got into pre-foreclosures initially, and then also how you got associated with the Matrix.
I got into pre-foreclosures about 15 years ago, and the reason I did is I used to be one of those guys that would go down to the trustee sale, but I found it to be way too competitive, and I just felt like I needed to build a better mousetrap. And I know that it does take a little bit more work, but that's what we do at the Matrix. We crunch all the data. We make sure that the people that work with us are talking to the right people, the people that are going to need our help. And obviously, again, this is a business. Even though we do want to help people, and we definitely do, we want to get a better buy than hopefully what we could get at the trustee sale. And as far as the Matrix goes, I was introduced to Dan by a mutual friend. And once I met him, we just kind of hit it off. And we're going to see where this is going to take us. But we're off to a really good start. So if you're interested in doing this type of work, I encourage you to visit us down here at the Matrix, and we'll see what we can do together. And as you can see, this whole area up here is a loft area. The house itself is already a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. This area over here to the left, they put up a temporary wall. I'm sure when the builder originally built the house, it was an option where you could either make it a 5th bedroom or just continue the loft. And I believe that's probably what we'll do here. 4 bedrooms seems to be enough, and it's not going to make a dramatic difference in the selling price. And in this case, we'll just have to take this wall down. Because it's the largest size house, doesn't mean it has the most bedrooms. This one here, they went with the very large loft, but the builder, you could have made it into a 5th bedroom.
If the layout of the house allowed you to build on an extra bathroom, then would you make it 5'3"? Would that be more proper?
Probably not in this case, based on where the plumbing is. And I mean, where are you going to put it? You'd really have to put it to the rear of the house, which would really not be aesthetically pleasing, to say the least. So I think the best use for this house is going to be its original 4-bedroom, 3-bath plan. And again, it's a light fix-up. It's carpet, it's paint, it's fixtures, things of that nature. There's really no building to be done. There's more tear down than there is fix-up.
All right, you've already seen this side of the house. Let's go take a look at the other part of the house. Or all the house, and as I said before, most of the work here is cosmetic. Up here in this part of the house, we need to repaint most of the bedrooms and the walls in the hallway because they're different colors. We need to pull the carpeting up. We may put some new blinds up in all the rooms. That's a possibility. And then just paint and maybe a few of the cabinets. Other than that, pretty simple fix-up in this home.
I am a contractor of Matrix. I'm Giovanni, and we're going to remodel this bathroom. We're going to replace this panel here, put granite. We're going to repaint, put a nice walk-in shower, and do a couple of upgrades.
My name is Thomasina Williams, and I'm a student here at the Matrix. I actually was unsure of what to do, but I knew I wanted to go into the real estate investing, and I started with my ASREA classes. And once I started my classes, I met my mentor, which is Fred, and he's been doing a great job keeping in contact with me. And I'm just very motivated to be a real estate investor, and not only they're there to actually walk you through deals and step by step. So it's not like you just pay your money to someone and that's just it. We're actually at the house. They're showing us what to do when we're out here on the field. So I'm just here to basically let you guys know that this is a great opportunity. I see the plus in it. I have 2 boys. I need financial freedom, and this is the best way that I see it coming my way.
Hi, I'm Rae Gurley. I'm a student here at the Matrix. I had looked at other programs for up to 20 years ago and was very dissatisfied with the kind of funds they wanted to get started. I was very happy to stumble across the Matrix. I also wanted someone that was going to hold my hand, somebody that was going to be able to say, no, this is how you do it, or you made a mistake here, let me show you how. I hate being paid out to someone who I have to contact by email, or lives in some other state, and I'm lucky if I hear from them in a week. When you're working in real estate, you often have to do things fast and quick, and I didn't want to deal with that. I wanted someone personal. And we're not only personal, but everyone's very close. I think if you have a similar situation, something you might want to look into, the Matrix is a wealth of knowledge about real estate investment, and they'll start you off where you need to, so you're not overwhelmed. That was another issue I used to have. And they're taking care of that and really eased my mind and taken me a step at a time. I'm now house hunting, loving it. I'm addicted to it. And come along, you might be too.
Hi, I'm Cheryl with the Matrix Real Estate Investment Group, and I started working with the Matrix because I have a real estate background and I wanted more help on the investment side of things. And working with them has been fantastic. They helped me financially get started. We've been able to help people. I'm working on a deal right now where the people came into a situation where they had lost a parent, they had a probate situation, and they weren't sure what to do, and they came across me when I was leaving my cards on people's doors, and they basically were great. They're like, we wouldn't know what to do about this. They had tax liens, they had a whole bunch of things going on, and we were able to work with these people and help them out and basically exit from a situation where they would not have been able to financially work on this themselves. So what's great about the Matrix is they help a lot of people, and they're helping me build my portfolio and grow, and we're able to help other people. And I think I was probably one of the first students they recruited over here in Arizona, and as soon as I sat down, and I've gone to, trust me, I've gone to a million different quote-unquote guru real estate programs, and what's great is they're local, and I could call them up all the time and basically they're like there for me. And it's like, hey, I ran into this situation, you know, can you help me out? And that's the best part. I have a place I can go to. They're right here locally, and it's a win-win. And we're helping other people while we help ourselves, and I'm learning a great, fantastic way to make some extra money and build a future where I can be financially independent on my own and not have to depend on the quote-unquote corporate job world out there. I'm learning something that it's going to help me, and it's going to help my family, and it's going to help you. So, you know, come in and at least check it out. You don't have anything to lose, everything to gain. They're a great group of people, and the best part is, you know, they help you back yourself financially and how to set yourself up, and they walked me through my first deal. Like I said, we're still working on it. It should be closing soon, and it's been great. So, check us out.
All right, well, you've kind of seen what we do here at the Matrix, and we thank you for visiting our Friday afternoon club. I'm Mark, and we try to do this every month. Visit us on YouTube whenever you want. We have a step-by-step process that we teach all of our students. So if you're interested in finding out more about the Matrix and becoming part of our network, visit our website at www.matrixinvestornetwork.com. We are revolutionary in the way that we teach people about real estate investment. So join our revolution.